Hello everyone, I'm Renowned Zero. We are back again talking about apparently a leaked message was put out there by Geoff Keighley exposing the quote-unquote Game Awards' true agenda. Now we do know that Geoff Keighley, of course, was indeed trying to trademark the words Game Awards so that no one else would be able to use them in that order to create literally anything, which could possibly be in spite of one stuttering Craig, but we don't really know for sure, at least I don't believe so. So let's get into this article here from SmashJT.com. Shout out to SmashJT, go follow them and subscribe to them on YouTube. Actual real gaming journalist here. Leaked message from Geoff Keighley exposes the Game Awards' true agenda. Geoff Keighley's push to trademark the Game Awards raises serious questions about the future of the industry. In a wild move that has caused quite the uproar in the gaming community lately, Geoff Keighley, the face of the Game Awards, which is just basically a huge advertisement for businesses, is now attempting to trademark the name of the annual event. This article serves as a follow-up to my original video below, where I touched upon the implications of this decision, as now more information has come to light, and a message from Geoff Keighley himself has been leaked to me by an industry insider, and the tactics being implemented by by Geoff are insidious. Yes, and we should all know, anyone who's watched Game Awards for as many years as they have, would know that Geoff Keighley is indeed a Sony PlayStation fanboy, or Sony pony as I would call him. The following leaked email was allegedly sent to those who participated in one of the Game Awards Zoom sessions during the pandemic. The email, leaked by someone close to the situation, reveals that Keighley and his team are actively attempting to seek support from quote-unquote fans to bolster the trademark application potential. And you can see the email here that says, "Hello, believe it or not, we are just 1 month away from the Game Awards and our 10th anniversary. As a fan who joined us for one of our Zoom sessions during the pandemic, we are reaching out with a quick request. We are currently in the midst of registering the Game Awards as a mark with the U.S. Patent and Trademark Office. We are looking for letters of support to establish that consumers, that's you, distinctively associate the term The Game Awards with our annual award show. If you do feel this way, could you please quickly DocuSign this form with your name? It should take about 30 seconds. In addition, if you want to reply to this email with any personal reflections with details on how you came to know and live the Game Awards, we would be happy to include your individual thoughts in our application when it is filed in a few weeks." Obviously, it's live on December 12th. The email begins innocuously enough, mentioning the upcoming 10th anniversary of the Game Awards before transitioning into an outright evil direct request. Trademarking a phrase as broad as the Game Awards has the potential to create ripple effects across the industry. The term itself is incredibly generic and, until now, has served as a shorthand for gaming recognition in general. Now, of course, they have other things like the Golden Joystick Awards and other award shows, but the Game Awards is like the big show that people really pay attention to. Could possibly lead to more sales of games, obviously, when people see that, oh, these games are up, they get awards, they're nominated, oh, it must be good games. So, me personally, I don't believe The Last of Us Part 2 should have ever won Game of the Year. That was the year that game was completely shilled for, and it ended up being a dumpster fire to the point where it made Sony cancel their Factions multiplayer for that game and basically destroyed the franchise. And this has to do with all the filing stuff for the Game Awards. By seeking to try and monopolize this term, Keighley would effectively limit how others in the industry use some of the phrases. This will absolutely stifle smaller or independent award shows and media outlets that have historically celebrated gaming achievements outside of Keighley's high-budget, corporate-sponsored platform. Oh yeah, it's absolutely corporate-sponsored. Considering all the ad space that's used during the Game Awards, it's absolutely insane. The show goes on for 3 hours, and there's so much ad space for so much garbage. You feel like you're watching the Super Bowl, but it's a video game awards show. Why are we getting so many ads watching this trash? This move feels like a step forward, a step toward greater consolidation of power within an industry already dominated by a handful of industry voices, which, by the way, they did block out the individuals who are voting in said Game Awards, so now you don't even know who's actually voting. But we all know, for anyone that's watched the Game Awards for as long as they have, it's 90% the industry, 10% actual people, like actual gamers. People who actually play video games. If the Game Awards becomes a legally protected trademark, it sets a dangerous precedent for other broad, community-driven phrases to be privatized. Now, this was discovered apparently by this individual by the name of Morarty. It says Geoff Keighley attempted to trademark Game Awards with the U.S. Patent Office, meaning no one else would be able to host an award show with the words Game Awards in it. Worse, he's emailing fans and requesting they file with the USPTO on his behalf. This isn't just about protecting intellectual property. It's about controlling the narrative, the narrative and the space in which gaming culture is supposed to be celebrated. Fans as pawns in the application process. What makes this situation particularly troubling is the way the email appeals to fans to aid in the trademark process. It asks recipients to submit personal reflections about their connection to the Game Awards. Keighley's team is leveraging the goodwill of the gaming community to serve their legal ambitions. Some people may read this message thinking it's completely innocent or that they are doing the right thing, quote unquote, by participating and pushing the agenda forward. I don't think you should be able to trademark this. It's similar to how the Pokemon company's been trying to patent mounting and throwing an object to capture a monster. I don't think you should be able to patent game mechanics either like that. But no, the request subtly frames the trademark application as a collaborative effort, even though its ultimate purpose is to give one entity exclusive control over a term that belongs to all of us in the broader gaming verbiage. The email's tone is casual, but its intent is clear. We've already went through this. The gaming industry has long been a battleground between creativity and commercialization. While the Game Awards has grown into a larger platform for quote-unquote celebrating gaming, it has unfortunately become a corporate spectacle that prioritizes big-budget reveals over meaningful acknowledgement of indie developers and community-driven efforts over the years. As I stated in my original video covering this, the move feels like a direct response to Stutter and Craig's The Real Game Awards show, which dares to offer an alternative celebration of gaming outside of Geoff's carefully corporately controlled narrative. Ironically, Geoff Keighley has long championed inclusivity in gaming, but this attempt to trademark the Game Awards flies directly in the face of that mantra, almost as if it's about the money, the power, the control, and the DEI buzzwords that get flippantly tossed around are only used to further that agenda. It's not about celebrating gaming as a whole. It's about consolidating power, silencing competition, and positioning himself as the sole authority in the space. The truth is, it isn't about protecting any kind of brand. It's about taking over the industry and ensuring his is the only voice that matters. Even though YouTube exists and loads of people's voices can obviously be heard. By trademarking the Game Awards, Keighley is making a direct attack against any grassroots campaigns that had always defined gaming culture. This move now shifts the focus from fostering a diverse and inclusive community to protecting a corporate brand. It also raises questions about the future of gaming events. Will we see other broad terms trademarked and locked away behind legal barriers? How will this impact smaller organizations that lack the resources to navigate these restrictions? The ripple effects of something like this actually going through will travel further than anyone would typically imagine. This attempt to trademark the Game Awards feels like a betrayal of the gaming community's trust. While Keighley may try to frame this as a necessary step to protect their brand, those embedded in the situation know it's far worse than that. It comes at the cost of limiting the creative and cultural space that gaming has always thrived in. It's similar to how I think it's the Oscars, that you have to have a certain number, like a certain percentage of diversity in order to be qualified for Movie of the Year or Best Director. We all need to remain vigilant against moves like this that prioritize corporate interests over community values. The industry is already inundated with monopolies. Do we really need another example of exclusivity disguised as progress? It's time we take gatekeeping privileges away from the corporate entities and return the gaming to the players where it belongs. The email leak completely exposes how Keighley was trying to evolve the community to achieve a goal that would 100% ultimately harm it. Yeah, I agree. This is a conversation that needs to happen, not just about the Game Awards, but about the broader implications of privatizing words within gaming. So it's very interesting that, yes, he would be trying to, of course, trademark those words, Game Awards, because I don't understand why you would have to do that. If your show is so great and your show is so popular, why not just not do that? Why not just let people like Stutter and Craig have their own version of what the Game Awards should be, or what he believes it should be, which is essentially for the gamers. Like I said previously in this video, yes, the Game Awards has ultimately become a complete shill fest for the most part, and has become a huge marketing spectacle. It's become a huge thing with just marketing big corporations. All this corporate money coming into something that's supposed to be shared with the gamers, people who actually enjoy this hobby. So, yeah, I believe this is absolute garbage. I don't think and try to exploit people that game. No, this isn't it, man. This definitely isn't it. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, and returning viewers. If you do like this video, hit the like button, comment below if you feel about all this, subscribe for more content, hit the bell for notifications, set the bell to all, that we get notification anytime I post a new video or go live on this channel, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.